I've kind of always felt like I was a bit of a black sheep, even in my family. Kind of reaching out to God about being that lost sheep and, having Him bring me back to the pack type thing. My name is Adam Hess, born and raised in St. Joe, and we went to St. Peter's Church. Growing up in the church with the youth groups and all that, we had the Bible studies and all the church youth group stuff, that goes along with that. So it was a really good experience. I would say middle school age. I basically accepted Jesus at that point. So, and he's always it's one of those things that it's just always been, it's just always, he's always been around, you can always know to turn to him. So the way that I got out of the church, our pastor kind of got in trouble with, some law and some things like that. And, someone that I really looked up to, and it kind of put a hard hurt on us. But during that time, I think that was when I kind of started, I was without a church family. I was overwhelmed with work. I was overwhelmed at the house. I was doing the majority of, I was working 60 hours a week and coming home on Sundays and cleaning, and it was just very overwhelming. So, and I used, alcohol, and I used, substance to kind of remove my mind from that. I mean, no hope, I felt just overwhelmed. I felt, just like in between a rock and a hard place, with a lot of aspects of life. Yeah, it wasn't fun. Lost sheep, I came to a point where it was really like just, I don't know. Just like asking God, take me. It came to kind of like my rock bottom. I was just reaching out to people. I was like, I'd reach out to friends and like, man, I need help, and I would reach out to people like that, and one of my buddies listened. Yep, he listened, and he got my dad involved, and it was welding one night over at his house, and my dad shows up, and I knew right there. And from that moment, it was February 22nd, or 9:30 at night, remember the exact moment. And that was the moment I stopped everything. That's my sobriety date. And I just knew I had to turn it around. I think now I was able to get back into a church family and kind of grow religiously and, internally and everything. So my story is strengthened because I know I wasn't meant to go. Yeah, I've been sober for 21 months of everything. God has been the center of that. I was already sober, and it was after a therapist meeting, and I remember sitting in my van down at Riverview Park and listening to Gyra was the song, and just bawling. Yep, and I think that might have been, that one moment that I can distinctly remember. I did go get rebaptized at the lake. Yeah, overwhelmed in a different, different aspect. So it's a good overwhelming feeling, and just having my life laid out for me is easier. I have a lot better relationship with my kids. I have a lot better, like now I want to live. I want to do, everything that I'm meant to be.